Hello there, viewers. Silent Service here, back with more admiral Dreadnoughts, which should be coming up on the screen shortly. Yeah, it is up on the screen. Yeah, we are loading into our first battle of the episode straight away, and it is the now cruiser division that we have twice encountered in the last episode. Their capital ships have been sunk, and it's now, for lack of a better term, just the cruisers left. Your follow orders have been moved to there. You guys are to follow those guys, and you guys are to follow the 9 enchant cruisers. Follow 9s. Well, 9 enchant cruisers just so happen to be the only big combat units with Mark II main guns in the Navy, period. Now, some ships like the Ragnar already have quite a bit of damage on them from previous engagements, but have yet to actually be sunk. Torpedo avoidance is going to be a thing that's turned on, but change leader and stuff like that is a no-go. And your guys' cruise speed is 10 knots. I'm going to go 9 something, which also works out well for all the other ships, so and you guys are 7-inch arms, so hell, these protected cruisers, semi-armored cruisers, out caliber my actual armored cruisers. Just a particular class of actual armored cruisers. Right. You guys focus on Ragnar. Yeah, I guess we focus down the Ragnar until Ragnar sinks. These guys are all running out of shells and whatnot anyway. You know what, let's move over our targets to the ship here and knock out her engine rooms. Sinker. Now we do have green crews here, but we're hoping that because of the Mark II guns, the aiming accuracy penalties aren't, and well, the negatives isn't good. I guess could be worse. I want you guys to change about the pod, torpedo boats, you are to leave. Change about to the Hodders. Hod's first off closer, but second off is a bigger risk to us, because Hod still has all her torpedoes. Ammo deck, fire, flooding, Hod is gone. You guys run on your right. Right, I think it's, yeah, you guys bail as well. We're gonna lead this to the full armoured cruisers. You know what, detach the entire squad. And all of you individually are going to retreat. Just then save some having to sort out formations and stuff when you're under fire. It's more you can just go straight to running. Okay. This there. Bit of fire and flooding this, more flooding on this. Okay. We can continue firing on. You guys are going for ram right now because ram should ram over. Actually, this is not ram. No ships this time to this formation, and this formation was cut in half. Literally. So there's 6 of those cruisers still there. And those 9-inch cruisers proven themselves, which is good. Oh, I don't need the original battleship design there because I got a rebuild here. 3 turns of Mark II 11s. That's what we're focusing down on there. Build wise, we've got 7 months left on the Pamela Indianas. But yeah, that force is most definitely weakened. Still apparently have 6 cruisers, but I think with damage it's gonna be more 5 because one's probably gonna get teleported halfway across the world for immediate repairs. That being Ragnar. Because unless it's a case of Ragnar is then too slow to actually get into combat again. I think Ragnar's gonna die if we get into another battle. Ragnar's still there. That poor ship is gonna get mauled. Stop a second, because there's been a tiny formation mix-up. I need the 9-inch crews all together. Now we're a little low on what should call it, armor-piercing rounds, but we'll see if it becomes a problem or not. These guys to follow, and yeah, a lot of these guys are already damaged. Not only that, they've got a little bit of a fuel issue. No doubt in part caused by the fact that the port they were going to try and defend had fallen and had been under control for at least a month since they arrived, before they arrived, and then it has been multiple months since their arrival. Okay, down to cruise speed. Valid man there. Ragnar leads the 2 intact cruisers. Go, smoke up, leave. Notice what my is doing. Flooding. Ooh, that's dead. That's the death strike. Then you'll cut out the engine. Well, cut out what they could get working. The engine's already there. Because they can't go really fast as they're well, very, very low on fuel. Honestly, move to fire on the more attacked ones. That's like for me the thing to go do. But we've run into major issue. Boom now. doing something at least. Oh, we can penetrate. Not totally compromise the cheaper. But we can get shells through their decks, depending on how handled their ship is. And the forebell and aftbell, we can overmatch that. And it's the same for all these ships, so they're all like the same class. But yeah, they started with 6, currently at 4. We can at least get one more, then we're continuing the thing of halving the enemy force here, but with them we'll be able to do it in extra time, which I don't want if I can help it. Ooh, Ragnar got hit by a stray shell and sinks. Maybe we can leave the Vidburn alone. Yeah, again, it does mean an extra turn that we have to spend out here. It doesn't seem like it's safely in a port, but we've taken our first major hit of the episode. Flooding hit to one of the 9-inch cruisers. But the Ivar doesn't last much longer to level in that victory because chase her down. 9 inches, hold fire, you're leaving. Ironclads. They're all yours. Yep, all yours. We're not letting it go. Overpen causing flooding. Le Concepcion. It's more French pronunciation. Never mind. End his existence. Used more accuracy. Remember, don't get too close to the torpedoes. Because these ships, their citadel is, well, it's not large enough to sustain the ship afloat if the ends get poked. Been a problem cruiser for us, you specifically, damaging the main one to damage like cruisers that got damaged in the last one. You are not getting away this time. Bibland's actually getting away. These guys got rebuilt, but they didn't get rebuilt with rangefinders, so we have to move back in closer. I think the next rebuild is going to be adding rangefinders to these things. To the Blaze Delazo class cruisers. Flooding. If that doesn't do you in, the crew loss will. Finally! Yes! It took 4-5 battles, but that entire enemy formation is out of the count. Out the count. There's the potential that peace is on the way, so I'm sending this fleet to Cadiz and the Caribbean fleet for now. For now, I'll move you all there, and then I'll distribute as and when needed. Everyone that's in port, make sure you're on in being. I'm just thinking, didn't we start 1896 in the war? Or the war started in 1896? One of the two, but well, we've ended up gaining Greenland and the Faroe Islands from that. a 64 million budget increase, which is all well and good. Everyone's limited. Port of Le Mans is going to go to U2. Bluefields is going to be the Santa Cruz. U2 move to Havana. And then I can sort out like the rest of this sort of thing later. But yeah, we're out the war. We're in peacetime conditions, so peacetime conditions means transport cap down, crew training is going to stay at the level it was. Everything else is going to stay at the level it was. Yep, and the last of those torpedo boats are getting refit to the newer standard. Boiler efficiency upgrade. Okay, finish a lot of our repairs. But a lot of ships need repairs, reconditioning and stuff after, understandably, quite a few rough months. Okay, so yep, no Mark II 11-inch guns, which is helpful. Mark II 5-inch guns shortly, which I think is going to help with some stuff, I guess. Obsolete the modified barbette ship in 31 months. Okay. So we're at a positive budget. Gonna use some of that to get a couple ships back to ports where they should be at, and then get others back to limited. 4 months time for those new battleships. Let's see about the hulls. So I've already done a battleship here. I could, with the new twin secondary mounts, do a new one. But we, I think, need a new armoured cruiser, because we this one. So, Armoured Cruiser 2 to 9,000, is it? Yeah, up to 9,000 tons. Go with the decent towers. And make 2 air intake large funnels. Uninduced. Two air intake extra larges then. Yeah, that does it. Anti-torp, nickel steel, still on single bottom, citadel, anti-flood. Get the rangefinder in. Now, we've had luck with the 9s, so the 9s continue. And then, let's see if I can fit you with the 4.7s. Yeah, I'm going to fit these lot with the 4.7s. The extremity ones are going to stay the 3.1s because we need at least some commonality between the older cruiser types and the newer ones. You get some like small little salute guns for if the officers want to fire anything at the enemy vessels. Ballistide, advanced hydro, standard ratio. I want an increased ammo loadout because we sort of found that we're going through too much ammunition. Funny problem to have. Full 8. Okay. Looks like we're stuck for 7. 7 free layout. 2, 1, 1, 2, 7, 8, 8, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, you're using up more weight. It's going to help somewhat. Fuel range. Mid-belt armor. Let's go with 6-inch belt instead of the... And we're going right on the minimums when it comes to that lot of stuff. .5. Yeah, adjusting those has worked out for us. Yeah. I'm gonna keep white powder just because I don't want these things to explode. But yeah, these are essentially the next evolution to the armoured cruisers. And these ships are going to have 4 of them built. Four of them built, and we're going to pull in the early protected cruisers for a rebuild again. We just found the 4.7's ain't cutting it. Oh no, I'm gonna wait till the new 5-inch. Yeah, I'm gonna say well, the 4.7's aren't cutting it. We found that out. So in February, when there is the new 5-inch gun that was promised to us by our gun manufacturers. I don't know a Spanish gun manufacturer, so I'm not going to mention a specific company, or I could say we contracted out to both for us. Wait, no, we can't contract out to both for us because the Dutch hate us. Hey Avocado, welcome to the stream. You just missed armoured cruiser construction. Rhyme. Oh, Germans. Nah, they over-engineer it and it fails too much. Because of the said over-engineering. Right. Got 3 turns left till we could do bigger light cruisers, which might be a thing to do in the future. But yeah, the new 5-inch gun is here, and we're going to use that to rebuild these ships because the 4.7s, as I said, just aren't cutting it. Right, let's get the center line sorted first. The wing turrets. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is a massive rebuild, alright. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, I know you want to work. You're gonna have to be a center line gun. Okay. Oh. There goes your... Well, you still do have through the roof efficiency, I guess. Just it's not as much through the roof as the past amount of efficiency you had was. Alright. I guess that works. You get new hydraulic steering added, you get protection stuff actually put on you as well. These things were done with some at a time where some of the protection stuff wasn't actually available. I guess I could upgrade your forward tower to a more useful variant. Same with the rear tower. not the same with a rear tower. Yeah, rear tower, you're stuck with the I suck, but you have no other choice tower. Right, yeah, so they get down underneath twin funnels, they get new 5-inch guns. New 5-inch guns, they get one less gun, yes, but or can I? This Barbette cheeses the system. This is the system cheesing Barbette. So yeah, we do lose a gun, but we don't lose the firing efficiency that we should have lost from losing that gun. Yeah, I guess actually swapping to all centerline. All centerline is a good thing. Yeah. Then you got your just useless 2-inch guns there. We're gonna plate them over again and upgrade your shell counts, shell types, sorry, not count of them. And oh yeah, we need to armor your turrets. Yeah. And I've done a bit of a strange thing for a protected cruiser design, that is, even in rebuilding it, in terms of the moving everything to the center line. But I have to do this one at a time because of dockyard constrictions until the battleships are done. I'm going to, in 1898, restart dockyard constructions. The torpedo boat destroyer hull is now available. I'm not going to use it yet, but it's available. Okay, the first of the cruisers is done. We now move on to the next of the cruisers. The next cruiser in the line of the class, we go deal with that, and then we, well, then deal with the next one and the next one, and you get the picture. Like, maybe, just maybe, I agree we need the one more battleship. April, May, June, July, August. Right, I think 7 months. A 7-month dockyard program that would bring us to the time we need. Yep, and the battleships are out, so that means we can bring in more of the cruisers to refit now. Pull out all their 4.7s and replace them with new 5-inch guns. And what are we going to do with a whole bunch of newly acquired 4.7-inch guns? Newly acquired, sorry. Why, of course, we're going to use them in a torpedo boat. On second thought, no. No. A torpedo boat wouldn't be able to... Historically, I don't think they would be able to handle the blast effects of a 4.7-inch gun. Well, what do you guys think? Should I do the next class torpedo boats with 4.7s? Or should I just stick with the 3.1s that we usually use? No. 6,000-ton light cruisers, 17-inch torpedo tubes, and mine hunting. Well, Britain is taking over a lot of Scandinavian stuff, and there's the Spanish territory of Greenland and the Spanish territory of the Faroe Islands. All is well. Three turns of capital ships. Station 2. Stereoscope 1. Oh, the Byzantines are at war with the Austro-Hungarians. When did that happen? Probably when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I overdid it. Right, suspend you two for 2 turns, just so then we can finish those cruisers. No, Britain, we're not paying for your alliance-ment stuff. Right. Couple turns. Light cruisers done. Restart those armoured cruisers, and... Oh wait, what's this? We've been told that during the time those armoured cruisers were on hold, the shipyard workers for some reason went on strike, and during that strike dismantled the entire ships. Okay. Okay, looks like we're scrapping 2 ships. It's mostly just because I don't like ships of the class being. I know it's more historical that they get um, built and commissioned and stuff in separate months than um, normal, but outside of destroyers, I don't really like it in a game sense of view, just because what it does is if you're looking at this in normal view, it's got like a gap between stuff, but yeah, those two got dismantled during shipyard worker strikes. Oh look, money! Yeah, I know where that money's going. Straight into a new torpedo boat design instead. Because we know the torpedo boats have been very, very, very helpful to us in this campaign. "25 knots, like the last class. Steam, hydro steering. Yeah, the last class was 25. You guys are 24, but oh yeah. We're running into the issue though that Monroe put in. The fact that you can't actually go that fast with these sorts of ships until, well, turbines come along. Well, because it's like too heavy to go past like 24 knots. Without turbines. Right. Let's compress you up. There. Reduced torpedo ammo. That gets then, the weight there gets then used immediately in other stuff. Reduced, I guess, light shells. Cormoran. Yeah, the Cormoran boats are ready to go. I guess you can say ready to go. Right. Yep, with the 3.1s, because common sense prevailed in the design boards and they didn't use the 4.7-inch guns that were just so handily cheap to produce, because they may or may not have just been ripped off a couple light cruisers. Sorry, couple, I mean 16 light cruisers. Was it 16 or 18? Yeah, 18 light cruisers, wasn't it? No. And it was one of the newer cruisers that got sunk in. What are the 3 cruisers that got sunk all newer ones? Oh, I'm gonna have to look back at my footage. But we had 3 cruisers get lost in yesterday's stream. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Right. Oh, we're still in loading screen. Let's check the melon loader and see what... Oh, loading screen's done. Okay, yep. Capital ship tags, 2 twin torpedo tubes. That's gonna have to wait for like new engines. Better funnels there. Oh my, we're research wise behind, and I've been on increased. I've been on 100% research basically since campaign start. Well, maybe once we get more increases in territory and as such more increase in just general GDP because of the more territories, maybe then we could potentially gain something. Gain more research speed because there's just more money to go to the researchers. And just like everything, that problem our problems of low research can be fixed by just throwing money at it. Italy and Japan are at war, and it ain't looking good for the Japanese. Where do we sit in terms of war stuff? Byzantine Empire are the closest to war with us. I'm going to happily increase my tension with the Byzantine Empire. I'm even going to send a formation down from... I'm going to send the main fleet alongside new additions, and prepare to go after Tripoli and Cyrenaica once things kick off, because things are going to kick off. I'm going to make sure of it. Yes, I know we're technologically behind. We have been for God knows how long now, and it's only going to get worse. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Kind of like the Chinese campaign. Yep, avocado's gone off. Yeah, probably good for him. Given the whole, he's in a very much different time zone to me. Byzantine Empire, we hate you. 14 turns, 2 turns, 14. 14 turns time is going to be a great time for us budget, technologically. Low crew. Okay. Oh, because I didn't put add crew on. No, I've done it now, and I'm gonna have to do it for all the to recuperate as well the crew losses from what's its name, the war. Right. Got the better. Byzantines refuse my words of hatred. Okay, oh yeah, the older design variant there isn't needed. Still on 4. Okay. Okay. Us in America are going down. Us and the British have gone down in North Sea. Central Mediterranean, as in France, as in Italy, and as in Byzantine. Lessons our relations to the Byzantines. Then I'm all for it. Yep. Is this time for a cheeky, quick rebuild? Reconditioning, sorry, to the Blaise de Lazo. It's more a recondition than a rebuild, because yeah, somewhat rebuild, somewhat recondition. increased HE. Let's go many bulkheads. That didn't do it. Tick, tick, tick. There. Going there saved me some money as well, so guess, yeah. New upgrades to the Blaze de Lazo to increase our combat effectiveness in all but the fact that the class now has less crew manning them if anything goes awry. Send everyone but the Lazo herself to that rebuild because, well, the Lazo is still, well, it's at sea right now. At sea, doing our preemptive positioning for an invasion of Tripoli. Invest in industry, get our GDP up a bit more. Right, Tripoli. And then let's invade Tripoli, then move Cyrenaica, get Cyrenaica, then maybe take the island here in the Eastern Med. Or is it in the Aegean? I don't know. But yeah, if we could take there, then that's, well, a little more places for us under our control as well, I guess. Well, Byzantines, to my knowledge, did just declare peace on the, what's their names? The Austro-Hungarians, so, well, we don't have the Austro-Hungarian help, but I guess it's fine. Okay. Okay. Ostros had joined in. On the side of the Byzantines. That is hilarious. From foe to friend so very quickly. Right, 2 turns of stuff there. Let's up transport cap, I guess, somewhat. And up crew training. Everyone that's yeah, then class, then type, sorry. Everyone that is currently not at sea is going to go into in being. I'm going to build up new dockyard sizes because that's a thing that's going to need to be done regardless. Now, I could go and start a new ship, just in general, because with the dockyards and stuff, but I got the potential war repairs, the actual budget we currently have to worry about as well, though, so yeah, no. We ain't going to go into the new ships just yet. Like, we're going into our own shipbuilding holiday, I guess you can say. Okay. I think the meeting's probably going to be of an Austro-Hungarian force, because no, it's Byzantine. It's 6 armored crew. Okay, it's that force. Alright, let's go. It's the force that I saw coming up through Red Sea direction. Yes, Reese. Other ships all sorted out now. There's the laser. I want you guys to follow the Blaze. Blaze the laser. I want you to follow the battleships. I want all of you guys to scream the battleship. Battleships. And all these ones, 12-inch armed battleships. Torpedo boats keep your distance. To be honest, that's what my torpedo boats do, is keep their distance. The Byzantines don't have any interest in the Pacific, right? Nah, they wouldn't. Just thinking, because I have ships in the Pacific. Close to the Pacific, you have it's India. Lower you down to 9 knots. Bring you down to some speeds. You down to some speeds as well. You down to the speed. My guys are idiots. Lots of Pacific, I'm an idiot. I didn't check the torpedoes. They've gone down. Friendly fire on deck. Go get it. All ahead. All ahead. cruise was. I guess you guys are shrinking. You're as good as retreating, to be honest. Essentially devastating strike. Yep. Just of course. Yeah, you. This. Okay. There's the laser. Detach yourself. Okay. Ricochet also. Easily over penetrate. Angles. Just considering that. Yeah, goes a bolt. You have no torpedo armor. That's light cruisers come back around. One. Two seconds. Woohoo! I guess. Thank God for game crashes. It's definitely a game crash. Definitely don't know what else could cause the game to close down like that. Okay, continue, load into there. Okay. New battle. I definitely don't know how this one's gonna go. Definitely not only sending the torpedo boats in death charge mode, hoping that they do something before they will die. Definitely not. Definitely guess protect the cruisers. Start charging in now. Get to torpedo range and start. No, torpedo range ain't gonna work. Aggressive if you are in torpedo range, fine. I don't think it's going to work out too well. Run. Run. Send it in the direction of the cruise. guess you can launch your tubes. Just run. Don't tell me damage control teams have saved you. Damage control teams have saved you. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day has been ruined. Yeah, the stupid damage control team saved them. Naviator here didn't even get torpedoes fired. I guess that's the best in the end. Given circumstance and all. You should be dead. Funny though, AI ships. Oh, look, we're at 2% flooding. Oh, you can recover this very easily. Player ships. Oh, we're at 2%. Death sentence. Consciously sign our own sentence. Oh, dear. How can you go on? Did you forget what we have learned from the past? That's some epica lyrics there. Well, at least this guy fired his torpedoes before dying. Before dying. Oh yeah, because this was the one that should have gotten the kill, but didn't get the kill, because... well, the game and its AI is... and because of that, this battle's a defeat. Come, break me down, bury me, I am finished with you. Yeah, defeat. I need to send more torpedo boats over. And I think fast. Two more torpedo boats over that way from Malaga. Okay, new armor cruiser commissioning. Actual destroyers in 8 turns. 5 months and 10 just need to spend money on transport. Get a few more ships down in the invasion zone. Struggle, strike. Okay, yep. Thought we were already allied with them, but I guess not. And this is just going to be another run away situation. I think, especially given the fact that my crews aren't in the best state right now. And they outnumber us. Outnumber us in hard-hitting ships. So yeah, we're running. They can only go 16-9, so we can definitely outrun in speed. If we won in weather, I guess. But yeah, we need to just leave. If we get a lucky hit or two, then good, I guess. But overall, we just need to leave. That's the one that torpedoes hit. running, still running. Yep, still running away. There's a particular thing that I'm thinking of right now that is actually accurate for our current situation. Yeah. That was my horrible attempt humming the tune to Bruce Robin Run Away. $15.8, we can go 15.5, so the protected cruisers by margins of point something of it not are faster than us right now because of weather. But we're faster than the armoured cruisers, which is the good thing. Like, we've run out of their range, gun range, and I think shortly we can just leave them alone entirely. Yes. Okay, so we're now going to go after Cyrenaica, like Benghazi and that sort of way. And I went to the right port, it wasn't Tobruk. But then I guess history tells that Tobruk doesn't go well. One final turn, which will give us, well, port strike, the start of the invasion of Cyrenaica. And the knowledge we need more torpedo boats. And more advanced battleship guns. That too. Like the Mark II 12s would be very, very helpful. Very useful in our current situation. Okay. No America. Oil's not involved. You don't need to get involved. 3 months, 8 months, yep. We're back up on our transport cap now, which is good. I guess we'd send our battleship in the Pacific for rebuild, because it's in the Pacific. Nothing's going to happen there yet, to my knowledge. So first things first, upgrade both of those marks. You're good on those fronts. Give you a standard ratio, capped, ace fuse, yeah, cap, soft capped. Yep, you're good on those fronts. You're now good there, and no, I can't give any advancements there. What I can do is I can give you it's 2 because of the size restriction of this hull. We would have to rebuild the entire hull for that. Okay. That's going to be the episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Sound service going silent.